If your family owns a Switch or Switch 2, here are 25 games worth having, from chaotic co-op fun to cozy solo adventures for every kind of player. Kicking off at number 1, Mario Kart World reinvents the series with a massive open world connecting every track into one continuous map. Instead of loading separate cups, you drive between courses and discover hidden paths, racing up to 23 players online. Local split screen keeps couch multiplayer alive for younger siblings and grandparents alike, making it an easy first pick for any Switch 2 family. Moving to number 2, Donkey Kong Bananza turns DK loose in destructible terrain, letting him punch through walls, tear off chunks of ground, and carve his own tunnels downward. Traveling with young Pauline, he unlocks animal transformations that open new paths. The split Joy-Con co-op mode lets one player control DK, while the other handles Pauline, making it genuinely playable with a younger sibling and a true successor to Super Mario Odyssey. At number 3 sits Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, still the reigning family favorite years after release. Over 40 racers and 48 tracks mean nobody gets left out of race night, with both local and online modes available. Smart steering keeps younger drivers from falling off track, while higher engine classes challenge experienced players. Holding 2 items at once keeps even veteran racers coming back. Number 4 brings Super Mario Bros. Wonder, a side-scrolling platformer that throws genuinely strange ideas into every level. Wonder Flowers twist familiar stages into bizarre new shapes, from singing pipes to stampeding elephants. Up to 3 players can join locally, and badges let kids and adults tailor the difficulty to their own skill level, making it one of the freshest Mario platformers in years. Settling in at number 5 is Animal Crossing New Horizons, the cozy island life sim that became a household staple. Family members share one island, decorating homes, fishing, catching bugs, and slowly building a personal paradise together. There is no real fail state, making it perfect for younger kids or anyone wanting a relaxed break from faster games. Seasonal events keep the island feeling alive year-round. Number 6 is It Takes Two, a game built entirely around 2 people working together since there is no solo mode at all. Cody and May, turned into dolls by a magic spell, journey through wildly different worlds while relearning how to cooperate. Every chapter introduces new mechanics that force real communication between both players, making it one of the most creative co-op experiences on Switch. At number 7, Super Mario Party Jamboree brings the classic digital board game formula back with new boards and mini-games built for 4 players. Rounds stay quick and chaotic, and the game often rewards whoever is in last place, which makes for a good lesson about things not always going as planned. With so many minigame variations, it rarely feels repetitive across a long night. Number 8 is Splatoon 3, Nintendo's ink-based team shooter where squid-human hybrids compete to cover ground in their color. The movement blends shooting with swimming through your own ink, unlike anything else on Switch. A single-player story mode and 4-player co-op Salmon Run offer quieter alternatives to competitive multiplayer, and it remains popular with teens while staying approachable for younger, fast-action fans. Landing at number 9 is Minecraft, the sandbox building game that needs little introduction at this point. Families can build, mine, and explore together in a shared world with no fixed goals or pressure. It runs a touch less smoothly than on more powerful hardware, though for most households that barely matters, and its open-ended creativity makes it a great value pick for young builders. Number 10 belongs to Stardew Valley, a farming game that quietly grows into far more than planting crops. Fishing, mining, friendship building, and shaping a small town all layered together into something genuinely absorbing. Its duo mode lets 2 players share a farm, splitting chores and heading into the mines as a team, working beautifully as a handheld escape for car rides or quick evenings. At number 11, Overcooked 2 turns cooking into a chaotic team sport, tasking up to 4 players with preparing meals across increasingly ridiculous kitchens. Conveyor belts, moving platforms, and kitchens split across hot air balloons demand constant communication under pressure. It is either hilarious or ends in a mild family disagreement, depending entirely on how well everyone listens, and remains one of the most replayed party games on the console. Number 12 is Pikmin 4, a strategy adventure where players crash land on a planet and lead small plant creatures to survive and rescue others. The difficulty scales gently, easing newcomers in before introducing real resource management and puzzle solving. Ochi, a loyal dog companion, can carry players around and adds a genuinely charming layer to exploration that keeps even skeptical teenagers hooked for hours. At number 13, Kirby and the Forgotten Land brings the pink puffball into a full three-dimensional adventure with drop-in co-op support. A second player can join anytime as Waddle Dee, keeping sessions manageable even when one player is much younger. Kirby's copy abilities and mouthful mode transformations add plenty of variety without ever becoming too demanding for beginners, balancing accessibility and quality remarkably well. Number 14 is Luigi's Mansion 3, where Luigi and his gooey double, Gooigi, solve puzzles and capture ghosts across a sprawling haunted hotel. The game stays spooky without tipping into genuinely scary territory, keeping it comfortable for most kids. Slapstick humor and clever environmental puzzles keep the pace moving between floors, and co-op play lets a second person control Gooigi for genuinely collaborative ghost hunting. At number 15, Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury bundles two very different Mario experiences into one package. The main campaign blends classic core structure with full three-dimensional platforming across 12 inventive worlds, playable with up to 4 people. Bowser's Fury flips the formula into an open-world design where cat shines slowly unlock new areas, together offering an unusually large amount of variety. Number 16 is Nintendo Switch Sports, the modern successor to Wii Sports built around simple motion-controlled minigames. Bowling, tennis, badminton, chambara, golf, and volleyball all work the moment you hand someone a Joy-Con, with no learning curve required. It is not the deepest game on this list, but it solves a specific problem, letting a full house of relatives rotate through quick matches during active gatherings. At number 17, Just Dance 2026 turns the living room into a dance floor, using motion controls to score players on how closely they match on-screen choreography. It is one of the easiest ways to get kids moving instead of sitting still, and a constantly refreshed song list keeps sessions from feeling stale. Multiple players can join at once, making it a natural pick for birthday parties or rainy afternoons. Number 18 brings Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, the mainline entry set in an open-world region players can explore in almost any order. 3 separate storylines run in parallel, giving families flexibility in how they tackle the campaign. Trading and battling between 2 copies adds a social layer for siblings running their own save files, and the sheer scope of content keeps players engaged for dozens of hours. At number 19, Pokemon Legends Arceus reworks the classic formula into something closer to an open-world action-adventure. Catching Pokemon happens in real time out in the field, simply by throwing balls at wandering creatures instead of triggering random battles. Familiar turn-based combat still appears when needed, and crafting plus resource gathering give exploration real purpose, making it easy to lose an entire afternoon. Number 20 is Snipperclips plus Cut It Out Together, a low-stress puzzle game built around 2 oddly shaped characters cutting each other into new forms. Every puzzle requires actual cooperation, since neither character can solve anything alone, making silent solo play impossible by design. It stays gentle enough for very young kids, while still occasionally stumping adults who overthink the simple-looking shapes on screen. At number 21, WarioWare Get It Together brings back the series' trademark barrage of 5-second microgames, now playable in co-op. 2 players share the screen and must react instantly to whatever bizarre task appears next, from dodging obstacles to squeezing toothpaste. The absurd humor and rapid pace make it perfect for short bursts of chaotic multiplayer, rather than long, uninterrupted sessions together. Number 22 is New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, a classic side-scrolling platformer that keeps things straightforward for families new to the genre. Up to 4 players can join at once, with a 5th able to place helpful blocks using a second screen or controller. It works well as a bridge game for kids who find modern Mario titles too demanding but have outgrown simpler apps. At number 23, Super Mario Maker 2 hands players the tools to build their own Mario courses, using assets pulled from across the series' history. kids get a genuine creative outlet, designing and sharing levels while also playing an enormous library made by other players worldwide. A story mode with preset building challenges eases newcomers into the design tools before they start from scratch entirely. Number 24 is Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, a simplified reimagining of the original Kanto games built for first-time players. Complicated systems like move types and breeding get stripped back, leaving mostly the joy of catching Pokemon and having them follow you around. Drop-in co-op lets a parent or sibling join mid-session without any menus or setup, making it a natural entry point. Closing out the list at number 25 is Pokemon Pokopia, a life sim spin-off starring a transforming Ditto reshaping a blocky world into a better home for local Pokemon. It leans further into open-ended creativity than the mainline games, closer in spirit to a building sandbox than a traditional adventure. The campaign runs unusually long for a spin-off, giving solo players plenty to dig into before it ends.